so what I would like to do is take a few minutes and talk about founding the library project. The process of founding the library project, not so much why I founded the library project. So it all started in 2006 with me and a couple of friends. We were out having a couple of drinks, and we decided to help an orphanage. We didn't know how, but we decided that we were going to collect some books and then donate a small library to an orphanage. I then moved to Vietnam, and I did the same thing at an orphanage, a school, a women's shelter, and an HIV clinic. This was all with a couple of dollars and some other friends. Now, at this point, I realized that I wanted to do this full time. I didn't really know what to do, but I knew what I didn't want to do. I knew I didn't really understand the needs of these two areas, but I really liked working with these areas. So I then got some more friends together, and I started the library project, or in China called Tushuwanjihuan Library Project. I then got a free office in Xi'an, and I moved to Xi'an, and I hired my first team member. We then started looking at schools, looking at the needs of the schools. This was back in around 2007. And this is basically what we saw. Then we started donating libraries, beautiful libraries, beautiful books, tables, chairs, clothes, and this is really why. It was getting kids to love reading and giving them a space to love reading. But the problem was our libraries were failing at a high rate, 50%. So we hired someone to help develop a librarian training course. Once we started doing the librarian training course, low 90s, we were only about 8% were failing, which is amazing in the nonprofit sector. Then we started going to schools and finding schools that were in great need. And this was really hard. And so since then, we've built 140 government partners. Now, at that point, we started getting support from companies. Now, we've had support from over 100 companies over the past 12 years, and we're very lucky because of that. And with that brought volunteerism, employee volunteerism. And 90% of our libraries that we've donated have direct volunteer, donor, employee involvement. Now, how we find these schools is through a pre-assessment. And this is what one looks like. One of our team members at a school working with teachers in their current library, in their school, assessing their needs. A couple of years later, about 5 years ago, we started implementing literacy programs. And this took a lot of effort by our team to learn how to implement literacy programs. And last year in December, we hosted the biggest event that we've done so far, which was our first nationwide librarian training. Now, since the library project started, we've donated almost 3,000 libraries, impacted 1 million kids. We work in 27 provinces, and I have an incredible team, and I'm very proud. But when I look back, I have 3 thoughts on why we're successful. 3 thoughts. And I reflect on these a lot. Focus is number 1. We were focused on libraries, literacy, teacher training, and we were focused on quality. Focus is one of the reasons why we are successful. The next one was, I realized that I needed to get out of the way. And the first person I hired was my boss, which was our country director. And I let her lead. And I let her grow the organization. I trusted and empowered my team. The third thing is, what I did should not be remarkable. It should be normal. And that is why I'm asking everyone to support small nonprofits. Support people who start nonprofits so that it normalizes this, because we need it. And finally, I just want to point out one person. This is Athena Chai. This is our one of my favorite photos from last year. She's in the back. She's our senior project manager. Wave your hand.